Hello, it's Anne-Marie here. So I'm coming back to abstracting the landscape using collage. I've chosen some small pieces that I tore up in a previous video. I don't know if you watched it at all, but I tore up one of my larger charcoal drawings that I did of the River Ver, and from those smaller pieces I've selected 4 small ones which I quite liked, and I'm going to use as a background for 4 small pictures. And what I've also done is I've attached some coloured background collage pieces as well. So this one has 2 obviously tree trunks, and this one has a lovely sort of watery coloured piece at the top here. And what I do is I paint backgrounds on old drawings, and then I scribble on top again just to give them some textures, or I paint on top. So this is great fun to do. Just grab a whole load of old bits of paper that you're going to put in the recycle bin and just paint on them any colours you like. You can mix your colours with white to make pastel colours, but that's great fun to do. And also with some extra lines, I've been drawing on these as well. So using this picture as my inspiration for this little collage here, I've been adding some extra drawn lines, and I'm fairly free with my lines. I don't draw realistically, I suppose, but I tend to add the twigs, and I push and pull the pencil, and I have quite a lot of fun with automatic drawing, I suppose. That's what all it is. And then the piece starts to come alive with some extra work on top. You could draw with a black pen, that'd be brilliant to look at, but I quite like the pencil because it's soft and it recedes into the background. So that's my top one. And then the inspiration, I think, for this one here came from this photograph of the River Ver, where there's an arch underneath the bridge, and I've glued on here, it's a piece of watercolour paper. I spread some ink on and sprayed it with water, and it became all runny, and that kind of gives me that water feel. And again, I'm going in with my pencil. I'm going to add some extra lines just using my photograph as a kind of rough guide. I only use photographs as rough guides. I don't copy, you know, verbatim from them. They're just there to help me remember something I probably wouldn't remember later on when I get back home to the studio. So that's 2 of the little collages, and these 2 down here I quite like as well, and I'm going to add some black areas to them. And I think this one at the bottom here, I'm going to clear this. This is an arch shape. I'm still using this one again as inspiration. It's my photograph. I'm going to just tear this arch shape, and I'm going to put it here. I'm going to glue it here. This is quite spontaneous work, and they don't always work out how you want them. I don't know how you want them to be, but very often you can create some lovely little landscapes just with a little bit of paper. I might add a bit of dark there as well, because it's quite dark under the arch. So let's add a bit of black paper to this one. And I think I might draw with charcoal on top of this one. Again, still using my photograph as a bit of reference. Add some charcoal lines. I love it when charcoal breaks. It makes such a mess, but you're left with all these lovely crumbs that you can kind of mess about with. Oh, it's beautiful. Quite dark under here. There's a big shadow. So it's just a scribble on top. I think drawing to me is a bit of a scribble. Everything's fallen over. There you go. So that's my under the bridge one. Put some extra tree lines in. And the final piece, again I think I might get my inspiration from this. Again, it has another bridge, but it has a lovely shadow actually on the water itself. So I might go back to this black paper and use that as a shadow across there. Hope you can see that okay. The thing about collage is you have lots of bits of pieces around, glue, pencils, spray bottles. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to go in with my pencil and draw in some of these twiggy bits. Draw in the ridge. Again, I might put another strong black shape in here. Yeah, sort of quite like that. Let's go for that piece down there. I'll do it that way. Let's use some more charcoal, this one. Emphasize this going here. There you go. And you can just keep playing around. I mean, I just love it, and it is very abstract, but to me that makes the work a lot more interesting, and a lot more interesting to actually create as well, because it keeps you thinking about all the different things that you want to include in it. And if it was very realistic, I think I'd be painting by numbers, which is nothing wrong with painting by numbers, but for me I like to really explore the materials and really explore the marks that I make on the paper. So there we go, 4 little very abstract collage stroke drawings. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and give it a try. See you soon. Bye bye.